Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to go over some more kind of price analysis. We're going to go over some ChainLink. We're going to go over some Tezos. We're also going to go over a new coin called Serum. We also have some Federal Reserve news, some VeChain and Oxford partnership update news. We have a lot of good stuff and a lot of coins are pumping. So with that said, we're going to hop right into it. Let's start here. This new crypto asset skyrockets 1,880% on launch day. Here's why traders are pouncing on Project Serum. Serum, or SRM, is the ticker, a new cryptocurrency that will act as both the utility and governance token of the soon-to-be launched decentralized derivatives exchange Serum. Jumped from 10 cents to as high as $1.98 after launching. Project Serum bills itself as the antidote to the many weaknesses that plague a decentralized finance DeFi protocols, including lack of liquidity, slow processing speed, and inability to facilitate cross-chain transactions. Serum is fast, cheap, and powerful, and fully cross-chain compatible. It's truly fully trustless. Serum is built on the Solana blockchain. Solana can process 10,000 times as much as Ethereum, and it's 1 million times cheaper. And unlike many sidechains, Solana is a fully fledged decentralized blockchain with over 100 validators. This allows Serum to have full central order limit books with the familiar market limit and IOC orders, processing multiple times per second, all while being fully on chain. This is then combined with a powerful cross-chain protocol, allowing for trustless and efficient tokenization and swaps, meaning that while living natively on Solana, Serum is interoperable on Ethereum. SRM holders get discounts on trading fees, and SRM can be staked to power the protocol. Bankman Fried says the Serum change will launch in the coming weeks. So guys, I don't know what it is about these DeFi coins. I don't know if people just FOMO into them. I mean, obviously people FOMO into them. It's DeFi is just this kind of buzzword, right? It just seems as though anything DeFi just takes a massive pump up. And I think it's partly to do because, DeFi is a new cool thing. I think, it's kind of like shiny object syndrome. DeFi is the new cool hot thing in the space. Now we're kind of seeing the same thing with oracles. And I think a lot of projects, and this is the one thing that I'm wary about, right? As we go into this bull market, we're going to see new scams pop up, right? Absolutely we will. We'll see new BitConnects. We'll see FConnects. We'll see all types of new types of things. And the one thing as well, we're going to see better coordinated scams, better looking projects that are going to be looking more legit, but they will be scams. So you have to keep your eye out because these projects are probably also going to use the keywords that people are FOMOing into, right? Like an Oracle or like a DeFi. Now, I'm not saying Serum's a scam or anything like that at all. I haven't done any research on it. I just wanted to cover it because it just hit the exchange and it's up 1,800%. I think it just goes to show, DeFi is something that people are just really, I think they have shiny object syndrome over it for sure. But nonetheless, pretty cool news for Serum and SRM, and I guess we'll see what happens. We'll see if it continues to rocket up. Maybe it does a ChainLink, or maybe we'll have a massive crash, right? It's really hard to tell now with the markets. We really can't predict anything. All we can do is sit by and watch, right? Bitfinex traders are longing Tezos XTZ in record numbers as price flirts with $4. XTZ is up 17.9% in the past 7 days and up 27.68% in the past month. Investors are embracing this price action with data from Bitfinex indicating that traders are opening long positions for XTZ in record numbers. There are now more than 1.7 million contracts of Tezos longs, compared to 285,000 contracts of Tezos short positions. That's a ratio of 6-to-1, and that is a pretty big ratio, guys. That is quite the difference there. This indicates that traders think the value of XTZ is going to head higher in the weeks and months ahead. I'm also in a couple of, I guess you could say, signals or alerts groups, and all these alerts groups that I'm in, they all signaled Tezos a couple days ago. Everybody was looking at Tezos, so it doesn't really surprise me, but it's really cool because I didn't understand the scope of exactly how many people were bullish on Tezos. And when we see the longs versus shorts, we can see this is a very shared sentiment people have that Tezos is bullish. Technical analysts say that the altcoin is primed to move higher as XTZ attempts to establish a new all-time high and enter price discovery. One narrative that may act as a boom for Tezos moving forward is how the network may be able to absorb some of Ethereum's market share. Ethereum is currently suffering from extremely high transaction fees as DeFi protocols promote the processing of hundreds of thousands of transactions a day. According to ETH Gas Station, an Ethereum transaction fee tracker, the cost of gas has reached 160 GWEI. This is over 1,500 higher than it was just 4 months ago. And yeah, guys, I was doing something and it required a little bit of ETH gas for me to make the transaction. And it was like the ETH fee was insane compared to what I'm used to. So something needs to be done about these ETH fees for sure. We definitely need ETH 2.0. Vitalik needs to do something. We need to get these gas fees down. The problem is, guys, is that if we really want mass adoption and we really want to scale, we're not going to be able to do it with ETH fees this high. ETH is not going to be able to hit mass adoption, or at least it won't be able to work properly and efficiently with mass adoption the way it is now. We need some updates badly because there hasn't even, it's not even like there's a massive amount of new investors here and we're already experiencing this. The reason why users of the network are paying so much is that they see demand in transacting with Ethereum-based protocols and using Ethereum-based assets. Tezos could begin to encroach on ETH's market share. Though, should Tezos-based protocols and assets offer similar or better incentives for usage than those based on its competitor Ethereum? And we know that Tezos does have baking, so that is quite the incentive. Ethereum is supposed to start staking, but it hasn't started yet. So, we could be seeing a lot of money going into Tezos or really going into any other coin that's staking, because as we know, people love to stake, right? Just as we were talking about earlier, DeFi is a buzzword, Oracle is a buzzword, and staking is definitely one of those things. I think if a coin offers staking, it's going to be huge. It's passive income opportunity, especially if it has large gains, or especially even if it's not safe, even if it's just 6%, which I don't know why people in the crypto community scoff at 6% like it's nothing, but you have to take into account, not only are you getting 6%, but you're also getting appreciation of the underlying asset. So you're getting much, much more than 6%. And we know how assets in crypto appreciate. They don't appreciate 10% per year. They're either going up thousands of percent or they're correcting 95% over the course of a bear market. And we are entering a bull market. So we have, you're going to have your, whether it's 1% to 6% to 10% plus your appreciation of the underlying assets going to be friggin' huge. We also have analyst predicts DeFi growth may push ChainLink price to 32. As we know, guys, ChainLink has hit what was it? I think it hit $15 today. So Timothy Peterson, a chartered alternative investment analyst, says Chainlink could be valued at $32 by the end of 2020. His comments come just days after Link rallied by 88% over the course of 2 weeks. The explosive growth of the DeFi market is thought to be one of the primary factors that spurred the demand for oracles like Chainlink and Band Protocol, and data from DeFi Pulse shows that since June, the total value locked in DeFi protocols surged by fourfold. In the long term, Peterson said Chainlink's network growth and historical deviations hint at a more significant Link rally, but he cautioned that prices above $32 might not be sustainable. He says did some quick analysis of Chainlink's network growth rate and historical deviations on price put Link at $32 by the end of the year, but that price would not be sustainable. Investors who buy at high levels risk losing 50% of their investment or more, most growth priced in already. The DeFi market has expanded rapidly in recent months, causing most DeFi-related projects to rally. Despite this, there is significant valuation gap between major and smaller networks. Guys, I would like to know what you think. So Peterson is calling for $32 Chainlink, but then he's also hinting that, hey, once we hit $32, we're probably going to put a top in. I want to know, what do you guys think? Do you think if we did go up to $32, would we be making a top? Or are you one of those Link Marines who thinks we're going to $1,000 this bull run? I don't think there's any right or wrong answers, but they are speculative opinions, and I would like to know your speculative opinion. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Maybe let me know what your cash out plan for Chainlink is, because it is pumping, it is DeFi, has all those good buzzwords, but eventually it does have to stop. The thing is it going to stop at 32, or is it going to stop at 100, 500, 1,000? Who really knows? Anything can happen in the crypto markets, especially when we are on the cusp of a bull run. As an example, Chainlink is currently valued at $4 billion. In contrast, Band Protocol, the second largest Oracle project in the market, has a valuation of $257 million. Venture capitalists like Spartan Block's co-founder Kelvin Ko also have reflected on the valuation gap. Ko said that over time, competing platforms such as Band could begin to catch up. Consequently, if the price of Link rose above $30, it would place the network's market cap over $10 billion. If the price of Link rose above $30, it would place the network's market cap over $10 billion. Whether ChainLink has sufficiently strong fundamentals, user activity, and other metrics to support $10 billion market cap by the year's end remains uncertain. So we'll see what happens, guys. Nonetheless, though, ChainLink is an extremely exciting project. Definitely through price action, right? Through price action, it is very, very exciting. We also have the FUD from Zeus Capital. Zeus Capital does make some good points, but at the same time, they are promoting tweets and they do have an open short position, so they do have some type of bias. One thing that I don't understand is why, like, for example, I invested in ChainLink, and when Zeus Capital put out the report, I read it. I read a good amount of it. I don't understand why people invest into something, and when something bad comes out about it, they don't look into the bad stuff. If you're investing, you want to know the bad stuff so that if something is a scam, you can get out of it. Just like with XRP, everything bad that comes out of XRP, I don't shrug my shoulders and pretend I don't see it. I read it, and then I break it down, and I see, is there any merit to it? And if you want to be not only a digital investor, but a smart investor, and you want to be ahead of the curve, ahead of other people, I would recommend you to go and read the Zeus Capital report. And if you can't handle reading the report, if you can't stomach it, then you might have to sit back and think maybe you have too much in a one coin to lose, right? If you cannot even look at the report because you get sick to your stomach, maybe you're playing with too much money, right? Maybe you're risking more than you can afford to lose. If you guys like daily cryptocurrency videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel where you get a video like this daily. We cover Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything going on in the crypto space to keep you in the loop, see what's going on, try to look at the markets through a lens of clarity, a lens of logic, and never promoting Lambo buying or FOMOing in or anything like that. Our prices for today, we have Bitcoin at 11.5, Ethereum at 383, XRP at 28 cents, Link is at 15.75. It's pumping as we record this video. I think before I started this video it was at 14, it retraced a little bit, and now we're at 15.75. I wouldn't be surprised if we see $16 at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw $20. At this point, Link pumping it's like the normal. We have the whole market practically in red. Not the whole market, but a good amount of the market's in red. And Link is in the green by a long shot, up 57% on the 7-day. It is insane. Bcash at 284, Cardano at 13 cents, Tezos at 4.37. Tezos making some moves. Stellar is at 10 cents, and VeChain is at 2 cents. Our fear and greed index for today dropped by about 10 points. We went from 84 to 75, so that pullback definitely lowered our fear and greed, which is a good thing. I love to see price going up without us at high levels of greed. It's very good when we're not at high levels of greed and the price is going up. Now, let's go into VeChain and Oxford University, as we know that they do have a partnership, but they are kind of expanding on that. So the VeChain Foundation is expanding its cooperation with the University of Oxford. Also, if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure you drop it a like and make sure you subscribe. University of Oxford and the VeChain Foundation will offer independent scientific advice. In addition, both partners have published a technical paper entitled Alpha Block, an evaluation framework for blockchain consensus protocols. As the name suggests, the paper aims to provide an evaluation framework for blockchain consensus protocols to enable an assessment of the performance of the consensus model on an industrial level. Currently, theoretical models exist to analyze the security of a given design, but there is no established way to objectively evaluate the actual performance of a given consensus design. The research work therefore aims to provide a framework for evaluating the performance of blockchain consensus designs. As the official announcement states, the proposed framework will be a powerful tool for both the blockchain industry and academic world to quantify the performance of a particular consensus algorithm under different algorithmic settings and network conditions. With VeChain and Mathematical Institute, the University of Oxford's Alpha Block blockchain practitioners would be able to try and test their consensus designs without actually implementing it. Alpha Block is based on a topological graph model to map the blockchain nodes and the communications between them. Also in the report, by analyzing how efficient the bandwidth is used and the latency according to the message delay, the block interval, and the number of rounds before the confirmation of a block, these two quantities are used as the main factors to evaluate the performance of a consensus design. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, a lot of that went right over my head. Don't really know much of what they're talking about, but The main thing is though is that VeChain is moving forward. You don't have to know every single thing about blockchain. You don't have to know every single thing about a project to know you can make money in it, right? That's the most important thing. I know I will never understand coding, developing, building nodes, or anything like that people way smarter than me can do. However, the good thing is that we don't need to know all those things to invest into these projects and actually make money. We can look at the more fundamentals of the projects, look at the partners of the projects, look at the teams behind the projects. Are they making progress? Are they moving forward? And we know it's a good bet without having to know the block size and all of this stuff. But big respects to all of you guys who do know that, and who do research that, who do work on that. I think you guys definitely don't get the respect that you guys deserve. Now, we also have Fed payments improvement. The Fed is participating in a committee on payments and market infrastructure, cross-border payments task force on ways to promote cross-border payments that are faster, less expensive, transparent, and inclusive. My first thought, wait a second. Isn't it funny that the Fed is putting this stuff out? They want Fed payments improvement, and they want to enhance their cross-border payments. Weird, right? And here is the actual report. And if we look here is their image. So they have public and private sector commitment, regulatory, supervisory, and oversight frameworks, existing payment infrastructures and arrangements, data and market practices, new payment infrastructures and arrangements. ISO 222 is also put in this. If you guys want to pause the screen and go ahead and read all of this here, I'll let you guys do it right now. If you guys want to give it a pause right there and you can read it, go ahead. You can go through all those different bullet points. But with that said, it's 1 p.m. where I am, and I have a video scheduled with Brando. Let's see if you guys watched my latest video, or not my latest, but one of our videos where we went over AGI. This one right here, top undercover altcoin. And we went over SingularityNet and AGI. Well, me and Brando are doing a part 2. I'm about to go record that with him now, and hopefully I'll have that up for you guys tomorrow. So if you're looking forward to that, if you're going to watch tomorrow's video, go watch this one first. We go over SingularityNet, the project, and everything like that. And on this video, the main thing we're going to try to accomplish is going more into the token and the token's utility, how it's going to be used, the price, things like that. With that said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you drop it a like, as it does help immensely to grow the channel. If you've stuck around and you made it this far, hey, why don't you subscribe? Again, you get a video like this daily. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys all have a great day. I'll see you all on the next one.